Publisher Tutorial. How to install Fluid Player. In this video tutorial, we will show you how to install and use Fluid Player, a free HTML5 video player that can serve vast ads. Fluid Player is very easy to set up and offers many advanced features such as layout customization, streaming compatibility, and an API for advanced users. Installing the player. In order to install the player, you will need to add the following code snippets. 1. The CDN link with the player script and CSS. Note that this link will always point to the latest version of Fluid Player, so you don't have to worry about updates. 2. The video tag with the source file you wish to play. You can add control style to the video tag in order to specify the width and height of the video. In addition, you can add multiple source tags with different titles to allow quality switching. 3. The Fluid Player method with the configuration parameters from the player. The layout controls parameters are used to customize the look and feel of the player, whereas the vast options are used to manage the ads that appear in the video. With these 3 codes, your website should be ready to start playing videos. Exploring the configuration parameters. Fluid Player has an extensive list of layout parameters you can use to adapt the player to your needs. In this video, we will highlight some of the most common parameters used across webmasters. Fill to container. This layout parameter transforms the video player so that it takes the whole size of the container where it has been placed. Make sure that the container has a defined width and height, otherwise the player will not have a fixed size. Timeline preview. This layout parameter is used to display a timeline preview when the user hovers over the progress bar. To make this work, you will need to have the .vtt file used for the thumbnails. Custom icons. You can fine-tune the customization of the player by changing the icons. Every icon is defined by a specific class that you can add to your CSS. There are many other options at your disposal to adapt your player. You can find them all detailed in our documentation. Playing streaming files. You can play .m3u8 and .mpd streaming files via Fluid Player instead of the usual .mp4 files. To do so, you will have to define the appropriate source type when adding your source URL. If you are using .m3u8 files, add type equals application/xmpeg URL next to your source. If you are using .mpd, add stream_-.mpd. In addition, you can add control modules to your Fluid Player settings to manage the configuration of your streaming files. These settings will allow you to manage your buffer length and streaming quality. If you are using M3U8 files, you will add the HLS module, and if you are using MPD files, you will use the dash module. Adding ads to your video. If you want to monetize the playback of the videos on your website, you can add vast tags or XML files to the player. Advertisements are managed through the ad list parameter within vast options. There are 4 different positions where you can place your ads: at the beginning of the video, pre-roll, in the middle of the video, mid-roll, on pause, and at the end of the video, post-roll. When determining the position of mid-rolls, you can add a timer as seconds or as a percentage of video playback. You can add multiple ads in the same position. If you do this, the ad at the end of the list will be the first ad played. There are additional settings you can offer to your advertisers for a more customized experience. For example, Add CTA Text Fast allows advertisers to display a call to action message in the video. Other advertising settings allow you to determine the amount of vast redirects that can happen in an ad zone or enable VPA-ID. To find out more about them, please check our documentation. Thank you for watching this video.